Single life I've been proved. If he wasn't looking for a problem, it'd be simple. Save up all that stressing and the drama for the next dude. Just a bunch of cool ass niggas doing a bunch of cool ass shit. TUSU, nigga. We just different. Yeah.
Alright, so last week the real G Money was killed allegedly by NBA YoungBoy or one of his affiliates. Pay attention. So I guess the question is, with so many young rappers being killed, is it more now than it was before, back in the day? More murders.
How you feel about that, business?
To be honest, I don't think it's more now than it was back in the day. I thought so the other day to me, and Kiki talked about it earlier. I feel like people have always been crazy and getting killed. It's just now, this day of time, your name can be mentioned easier as a rapper just because it's more social media, it's more Facebook. It wasn't Facebook and stuff back in the day. Yeah. Like people, they call, like nobody would, I ain't gonna say him that he dead, but most of the lower tier rappers, you never hear of them back in the day because they would have the same way to get themselves out to be heard. So yeah, there probably a bunch of people getting killed, but it wasn't no Facebook to put it on. It wasn't no nothing to put on. I can put out 2 songs, and if I died next week, got shot, somebody would say, rapper so-and-so on Facebook died, another rapper dies this year. But I thought they count anybody as a rapper nowadays. Whereas back in the days, I think people were dying in the right. It wasn't going to be posted nowhere. If you wasn't a big-time rapper, you were going to get put in the news. And that was your only way of getting put out about dying. So that's what I think about the whole situation.
Well, I feel like look at the bankroll situation. It's like, it depends on the city and stuff, like where they're from. It's really like it's beef in the city. And like a lot of it don't even be behind music.
Nah, they be hating.
It be like, I don't, like, to be honest with you, I don't know if you would have heard of 21 Savage bankroll still living. You would have heard of him, but 21 wouldn't be on the level he is, bro.
How would that affect 21?
No Plug was 21. No Plug.
I'm saying,
like
but how would
21
that
didn't take out to bankroll died, bro.
But that don't affect his music, though. You saying he would have made the same songs whether bankroll alive or not?
I understand that part, what you're saying, but he wouldn't have got noticed like that. I don't think.
In Atlanta?
Period.
Nigga, Atlanta, everybody.
Bankroll about to take over Atlanta before he died, bro. Only nigga with a poster. This nigga had a motherfucking billboard in Atlanta.
Big Meech had a billboard in that.
They ain't so dope.
I think he was good. I think he was going to pop, but you talking about taking over Atlanta. You still got people like Future Migos, all of them that's over Atlanta. 2 Chainz.
Bro, what 21 represents.
I feel like they would both just been two hot rappers in Atlanta. I don't think it would have been not 21.
Yeah,
they too different. If they was doing the same thing, I understand that, but they too different. 21 got the monotone flow and didn't do that, but Bankroll kind of changed his stuff up and had hot songs. But
yeah, I fuck with Bankroll more.
Yeah,
everybody fuck with Bankroll more than 21.
I think Bankroll was straight, but I don't think he would just stop to what 21 was going to do. Cause
he wouldn't have stopped it, but he wouldn't have been like he wouldn't have been at a level that he's at, I believe, bro.
It's different. It's different, bro. Because nowadays it really don't take much, bro. Like
I'm saying,
people vibe to different shit, bro. Like I never think we would know a motherfucker Lil Yachty.
Kids listen to 21. A lot of kids listen to 21.
And there are a lot of kids in the world. Like, no matter what, 21 was going to listen to, period, just because what he talks about. Like, because people just, like, he's taking it further. Like, Bankroll talk about hood shit and all of that. But 21 really just sound like a real, at first coming out, he sound like that real ignorant dude that would shoot your ass with no problem. People attract to it.
I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit.
I thought he was too totally different from Bankroll for it to even be in the same lane.
Trash.
But the question
and the topic is rappers getting shot. Keep talking shit.
say
You
trying
gonna be banned from New Orleans and Atlanta. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go?
As long as I got Charlotte, South Carolina, North Carolina, I'm good.
It's a lot of niggas in Charlotte that ain't left Charlotte say the same thing. We don't know who they is.
Hey,
But do y'all think it's worse now than it was back then?
I think it is to a certain extent because they're starting younger now. Like people killing each other, but they starting a lot younger.
I feel like it's always been young people killing people back in the day. Most niggas in the hood back in the day said they were happy to see 21. So I feel like it's always been the case.
I'm talking about. We talking about like Biggie them time, or we talking about like when we were growing up?
I'm talking about
ever since now to since it been getting worse since we've been growing up.
Yeah,
Ever since
I'll say that. Yeah,
that's when it got worse.
kind of.
I don't think it's got
Competition
ridiculously
thing
worse.
got way out of hand, bro. They were actually like help each other to a certain extent back then, and it just got way out of hand now.
I really don't think it got worse. I just feel like it's just more light on it now. Because there was no way to
That's
put...
everything, though.
That's that. There's no way to put light on... There was no way back then to put light on all the people probably getting killed back in the day. I feel like there were plenty of bankrolls that we never heard of because he didn't get to the point where it's... Because even... Bankrolls are bankrolls popular.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for certain just regular straight up hip hop sites that didn't exist back then, you never heard of bankroll.
No,
He was-
well, you would have heard bankroll because so many people was shouting about it, bro. Bankroll was well respected, bro.
But he would have been respected enough to be put on TV if he died. And I'm talking about I'm not talking about Atlanta TV. Like if he'd been doing what he did in the 90s, yeah, if he'd have been on Atlanta news, he would have been on South Carolina news.
In the 90s, bro. I'm saying, but if the people that exist now existed in the 90s, like Jeezy, 2 Chainz, the way they were shouting them out, he would have been heard of, bro.
It'd have been like that dude they spoke about in their songs. Like, I know OG.
It would have been harder to get to the music. I feel you on that part.
Look, I get what y'all saying though, 'cause I feel like it's in our face a whole lot more.
Yeah.
To hell, if you scroll down your timeline, you would think black people getting shot every day by the police because we see it all the time. You would think it's all in our face all the time now, so we just see it more than we used to growing up. I feel like it's always been going on,
Yeah.
but just now that we have more access to seeing everything, it just seems like it's just going crazy all of a sudden. I feel like just the norm. Now Chicago, New Orleans though,
Yeah, it's wild.
it's rough being a rapper there.
Yeah. Chicago don't be playing, bro.
Cause
But they said Baton Rouge, bro, ain't no fucking bigger than.
that's what I think. I was thinking
It's
back.
not, it's small.
I was thinking Baton Rouge. I said New Orleans. That's what I was.
I mean, Baton Rouge might be like Monroe.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it ain't.
I got to
big
see
at
to believe that.
all. Yeah, it ain't
not big.
big at all.
Ain't
And LSU, but look at Clemson.
True.
Look at Athens. That ain't shit.
I give you that.
Orangeburg ain't shit. A lot of places with colleges that ain't shit.
So why do you think these boys these days are doing it? Why do you think this happens so much as far as people getting killed?
In those places, or period.
Period.
I think it's most of the time it be somebody that they knew, bro. And they fell out.
True.
That's how it be most of the time.
And usually it's crazy. It's usually jealousy too.
That's that.
Cause when they see you get on, especially like I said earlier, I really didn't want to talk about the G Buddy dude in the first place. I feel like the only reason I ever heard his name before is because he was dissing NBA YoungBoy. And I feel like that's what a lot of them feel. They see somebody get hot, they just know they say their name on the track.
He was putting a lot into his shit. He was about to make some waves, but it's just the fact what happened.
I understand that.
But he didn't make that. It didn't like, bro. He made that diss like literally 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and I feel like
He
I would,
dropped it.
if it was never for that diss, I would have never heard his name before.
He had, but I'm saying no more like 4 songs out. Period. That's what I'm saying. But that right there was like his diss was like his
My
coming out.
question to you
His
is,
diss song was like his coming out song.
my question to you, if that diss never happened, would you even cared about him enough? You wouldn't. I don't think you would ever listen to that.
I would have never heard of him.
Yeah.
That diss was his coming out song.
And if your coming out song is a diss for me, I'm really not. I gotta hear some build up. Now if you like,
he got build up, but this song really put him out there just because of what it was, bro. Like, look at 50 Cent.
That's the only person I can ever think of where. And plus, I was a kid at the time, so I'm like, yes, that.
I'm telling you, they were they kids. Bro.
And I'm saying for me, I don't like feeding because for me and the music I like listen to and stuff. If your first thing is just you bringing down another black dude, the first reason I hear from you, I'm not gonna be interested. Gonna be like, bruh.
Like if
you talented, you know your own plate. You don't gotta go over there and be like, I gotta
get views.
I'ma say
it's deeper than that though.
It's for clickbait.
Yeah, it is.
It's trying to eat too. It's deeper than that, bro. It's like we got TUSU. That's like us falling out and someone else starting another rap game. Rap, a group, and we beef. It was deeper than that. It was some other shit involved. And the way they live, we don't live like that. But the way they live.
And my thing is, I feel like if NBA Youngboy, we'd have still never had NBA Youngboy. He'd have never made that song. He would have never made a diss song at NBA Youngboy, cause he would have got nothing from doing it. It just been a beef song. They've been talking shit, but nobody still knew his name. But the fact that he got a name for himself, I'm gonna bring his name up. Somebody gonna click, bro. And then the guy people be like,
about 50 and Ja Rule, then
that's true. But if you're not from New York though, see for us, our first thing we heard from 50 was Wankster. For us,
that's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing, because we're not schooled. 50 Cent track record, like, he got a lot of songs that came out before that. He already had a buzz before Wankster.
I understand that, but
this dude had no buzz. It was just I'm talking shit about him. 50 Cent already had the streets in his pocket before he met Wankster.
I had like maybe one video with 100K views. That's more buzz than a lot of people though, bro.
I guarantee
that was before he dropped that other shit.
How would you know?
Because I checked him out. The first thing he dropped that Industry.
The first thing you saw about him was the beef song. Wasn't it?
Was Industry, and that was like when it came out.
The first song you heard from me was the beef song, wasn't it?
Chillin' in the club with my kinfolk. Chillin' with my kinfolk. TUSU in this bitch. Poppin' like Crisco. Should be used to this shit. Cause we cool in this bitch. Hop up on the couch like a fool in this bitch. So true to this shit. Walk up in the club, fuck you and your list. Sparkle shining like lightning. Got these bitches excited. Feeling horny, don't fight it. Fan car, fan light, fan whip. Brown in my whip, doing battle ball fish. Nigga want me dead, tell a nigga come get me. While your girl up in my bed with her legs to the ceiling. Hey, got